plus before we have to get the next reload ready. I have about 10 already in-house for the next reload, so I'm getting there. Plus a couple backups of stuff that still needs to be hit in the boxes, and we'll see if that comes out in the next dozen or so boxes. Only 38 tonight. Like I said, we're back down in the 30s just like that. We'll be down to 37 after tonight. We'll be down to 36 going into the weekend. So, I mean, obviously after the weekend, you're down to 34 boxes. So just like that, we're down to low 30s after Sunday. So the odds are getting better and better for each of you guys. And I know some of your targets are out there. Like I said, I have a couple left unsold. I'm not going to wait to break. If nobody wants to grab those. I discount each of them $1. I probably would, if Glenn Anderson, I probably would make a community spot. If it hits, I would give that away. The Stutzler I would keep and use that for the next reload. Obviously, that's a little bit significant of a jersey. I don't want to just give that away, but the Glenn Anderson, I'm willing to give that away to you guys if it hits. So if nobody wants to grab either of those, I'm not going to hold up the break. Glenn Anderson will be a community spot. Everybody will be eligible to hit that. And the Stutzler is a house spot. I never like to have the house hit, but if it hits, that's what I got to do. So that'll be the case. Stutzler in this case will come to me. That'll be it'll be for the future reload. And Glenn Anderson, I'll be more than happy to give that away to you guys. Hall of Famer. Obviously he won 6 Stanley Cups. I think it was total 5 in 7 years with the Oil, and then he won the Rangers in '94. He was traded from Toronto to the Rangers from Mike Gardner at the end of the season, and he performed well into the playoffs and during their Stanley Cup run. Glenn Anderson's a legend forever, Hall of Famer. Didn't spend a lot of time in New York, but obviously he was a key member of that Stanley Cup run to break the long drought since 1940 in New York. So Glenn Anderson is a legend, one of my favorites. I have a Glenn Anderson in Edmonton in my PC because that was part of the years when I enjoyed him playing. So, but the Rangers, obviously the Rangers one's a nice, I believe it's an Adidas. So it's a nice Adidas Rangers jersey. They're beautiful, well crafted, and that will be given away. I think it even has like the Stanley Cup inscription on it. So, but that'll be community spot. If we do hit Glenn Anderson, it will be randomed to everybody in the break. And Tim Stutza will be a house hit. So if we hit a house hit, I might even give away another box. So that's how it's going to be. That's what I'll do. I said if we do hit Stutza, then we would do another box. I'll keep the Stutza, and then we will give away another box because you guys purchased these spots. I want to give you guys a chance at another one. I'm not going to eat the only spot in the break. So that'll be how it has to be. If Stutza hits, I'll keep it, and you guys will get a chance at a jersey anyway. You get another box. Completely free. So there we go. That'd be the case. Like I said, it's gotta do. And like I said, I'm willing to sacrifice some if Stutza hits. If Anderson hits, it'll be a bit random to all you guys. So without further ado, we'll get going to the break. Let me get make sure you guys are here. We have a decent crowd in the room and allow you guys watch on the replay. I'm not going to make, like I said, we don't have anybody here in from outside the country. I believe nobody overseas. Do we have some things in the boxes now? We do not have anybody. Timu, one of our WAFFLEBOARD break regulars from Finland is not here tonight. We have a couple other people from overseas that have gotten in the past, but Timu I know is particularly interested in the Finnish jerseys we have in there. Both the Miro Hiskinen and obviously the Mikko Rantanen. Obviously, we still have Sebastian Aho still in there. I even have an Aho ready to reload if we do hit that All-Star game jersey, but we shall see. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what comes out tonight. I'm excited. Very looking forward to seeing what we hit. So trying to keep warm. Obviously, all the boxes are there on the table. We got 38. Let me see. We might get my randoms, my dice roller. Let's get going. Okay, without further ado. Okay. We always do 5 or more on our box. Whenever number comes up at the top will be the box we open. Boxes are here still in order. We have the 3 oldest now are 3 single box runs. 3, 10, and 11 are the boxes from November. And then, of course, 13 through 26, or was it 26, are the early December. 29 through 47 are late December. And the new boxes, of course, we hit 54 was hit last break. That's the only one that is gone. So that is theirs gone. That was a Mika Zibanejad hit. So Sunday Mika hit, as well as the Joe Newendike, beautiful white CCM New Jersey Devils jersey. So Ron hit both of those. So congratulations again to Ron. Ron's in again tonight, so he has a chance at a turkey. Ron doesn't usually get in on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it's rare for him to have a turkey chance. But if it hits tonight, congratulations, Ron. We've had a couple turkeys. I think Ron may even had one in the past. I know Big Al did, but we'll see what comes out tonight. So good luck, everybody. Let's do it. So 5 or more in our dice roll. See what we got. 11 times the lists. Big. At least we got power still here in Jersey, so we're good. So let's do it. 11 times. 1, 38 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even the birds are quiet. Budgie sickles. 9, 10. And the box we're going to tonight. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. Box number 23. Oh, 23 is one of our old boxes. 11 times. Box 23. 11 times. Box 23. So it is not Stutzla. It is not Glenn Anderson. Let me back that out. Box 23. Let me see. Here we go. Back that out. Very good. If Nick is here, Nick probably knows. Here we go. Oh, there it is. He's calling for it. Box 23. Oldest box on the table. Very good. Box 23. That's been up there. I think it's a late June. We had 2 reloads in June. Box 23 has been there since June. Ooh, very good. He's calling the Hoobie just to prove boxes got what they got. Box 23. And there it is. Congratulations. The long time chase. Make sure that he had it today because he gave up hope for a little bit. Let me see. Congratulations, Big Al. Big Al did not hit at all since the previous reload. And there it is. Memorable Authentics. One of the best COAs that there is. They do a great job with their jerseys. There it is. And this is older, obviously. I mean, he's not been there that long, but Jonathan Huberdeau, Memorable Authentics with the paper. Not all companies use paper anymore, but I don't even know if Memorable still does. Very nice. This is a gorgeous reverse retro 2.0 Jonathan Huberdeau. There we go. Congratulations. Memorable Authentic sticker. Been in there forever. Look at that. What a great white C on the front and the A. Jonathan Huberdeau, reverse retro. Calgary Flames. Such a really cool style. They did that. Boom. Huberdeau, reverse retro 2.0 finally comes out to play. Man, just like that. We're taking out all the old stuff. The 2 oldest boxes have hit big time. Very nice. Of course, fight strapped up. Reverse retro 2.0. Jonathan Huberdeau going to Big Al. Congratulations, Al. Getting off the schneid. Boom, big time. Very nice. That's a beautiful jersey. I said he gave it up. I think he was not chasing over the last couple of weeks, and he came back to grab it tonight. So there it is. It pays off. Stick-to-itiveness pays off. Hoobie comes out to play. Gorgeous jersey. First retro 2.0. Congratulations, Big Al. So sorry for everybody that did not hit. Now down to 37 boxes for Thursday. Same spot price preview. I'll throw it back up, and it'll be ready for you guys on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Like I said, I'm not going to fight you guys for the last couple spots. If it's depending on what it is, I might make a community, and of course, certain spots I would keep if they hit. But that would just mean you guys get an extra box for free. So, well, that's only in certain instances, but we'll see how it goes. But there you go. Congratulations, Big Al. Finally got off the schneid. Like I said, he usually hits at least once in between every reload, and he did not hit from the previous reload. So the second box, third box, but the first Facebook claim box after the reload, and boom, Big Al is back in the win column. So congratulations to him. I don't know where he is. I think your game was earlier, so he's watching the Utah game. So congratulations to him. There you go. Very nice hit. So there you go. Make sure you get over to Big Al's tomorrow. He's doing East Coast boxes still. He's down to, I think, 8 left unless he orders more. So I think Daryl's taking a break right now, so you don't have to worry about him until he gets back. He's got a couple weeks, unless you're following him for his other stuff, his wrestling stuff and football stuff. But his hockey jerseys is doing a break. Nick F is breaking over on Whatnot. So if you get over there Tuesday and Thursdays, he does Whatnot breaks. So everybody's familiar with that. That's a fan, but we'll see. So congratulations. Look, see you guys back here on Thursday night. Stay warm until then. Like I said, I don't know move anything over, but there you go. I'll box that up, get that ready to ship out by the end of the week. So congratulations, Big Al. Hoovy finally comes out to play. So thank you much, guys. I definitely appreciate the continued love and support. Hockey nuts, we all are. Let's enjoy the rest of the games. We got Sharks down late tonight, so make sure you enjoy the games when you see them tonight. So very good, very good. Waffleboard Breaks is out of here. Take care, guys. I'll see you Thursday.